Welcome back to another edition of Sling Paint Gaming. I'm Berto.
I'm Blake.
I'm Ryan.
Ryan, I don't know why you're here, Ryan.
I don't either.
You're
fajitas.
That's what that was the reason why. My wife made some fajitas. You're like, I'm coming over.
Like,
That's the reason I'm here.
Yes, so I got Ryan from Hornet Squadron Radio. Also, Blake's on Hornet Squadron Radio as well. He's kind of like an in-between. He gets shared amongst the friends.
Shared it.
Emperor Blake.
Emperor Blake.
Yes, he is Emperor Blake. We don't know if he's a good emperor or a bad emperor. Actually, I don't know. I've actually never heard of a good emperor before. So
Yeah,
are you bad? Are you a bad emperor?
There was that time in the Roman Empire with the 5 good emperors.
Oh, wow. Blake dropping some history knowledge. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
You were in the group chat yesterday where I completely got all my chats mixed up and dropped like Tudor history in there out of nowhere.
Yeah. Moving along.
moving along. Keep it going. All right, so what we are talking about today is the Defenders of the Kashyyyk. Yes. Well, that was good. That was pretty good there. The preview of the Auzituck Gunship expansion pack for X-Wing miniatures.
So good.
So good. Oh, really? I'm liking this,
We're going to have this discussion again.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't listened on their Hornet Squadron Radio, they talked about this because I am late and I've been sick because of this guy behind me got me sick. All right, so we are going to talk about this. Let me pull up these cards. Actually, let me switch over my monitor. Okay, there we go. So you guys can see that. That's the article, Defenders of the Kashyyyk, and it releases a lot more stuff. Now, we first talked about this about a month ago when they released some stuff, but they came out with some new goodies at the release. All the hidden cards pretty much were released. And they also released the dial, which is pretty good.
Can I go ahead and drop my X-Wing knowledge real
All
quick
right,
here?
drop your X-Wing knowledge.
All right, so if you see Tactician in there, kids, ladies and gentlemen,
yes,
this is only the second expansion pack it's ever been in, and it's been around since Wave 4. Original expansion pack, the Phantom.
Mind blown, Blake.
There
Mind
we go.
blown. Now, but there's a lot of other cards that
There's a
are
lot
like
of other
that,
cards.
that don't. So Tactician is a special to you? Is it near and dear to your heart?
Not really.
Not
It
really.
is for me.
I've never used that. I have actually never used Tactician.
Really?
No, I really haven't. No.
Ryan,
I'm a Rebel player. I got stress spot for that.
Okay, yes.
Originally, there were 3 tacticians on those 3 houndsteeth that I flew.
Oh, that's right.
It was brutal. It was not fun.
Oh, you were stressing the crap out of everybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
That's right. That's where I learned the triple hounds from this guy right behind me here.
Kane Bix is very good when it's triple stressed.
Ah, yes, because you shut down all those damn focus mechanics that you get. Ray focus. Let me store another one. Damn you, Blake. All right, so let's get right into this. So nothing new that we've seen with the ship except for that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see one thing on here that's really glaring? There's actually 2 things that I noticed right off the bat. One, the only red maneuver is the 5.
Yep, and the other thing is there's no K-turns.
No K-turns.
And hard stop.
No hard stop.
Yeah, everybody thought they were going to have a hard stop with this because of the 180 firing arc. But this ship wants to move, and it's got a pretty decent, it's like very X-Wing-ish, T-70-ish, where you have the 1 bank, 1 straight, 2 forward, and 3 forward, 3 straight as a green maneuver. But it's got a nice wide-open dial, so it's got a lot of turns. It's got your 2 hard turns and your 3 hard turns. So it's got a lot of maneuverability.
I think Ryan will attest to this because he's flown the Houndstooth for so long now. The most important thing, Ryan, about this dial is the 3 hard turn is white.
It's white. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with it not having a hard stop at all.
No, because the 3 hard turn is white. I've seen Ryan do it for, about a year now?
Oh, yeah.
And Berto as well.
Wait, too hard.
The 2 hard is white,
bad.
and
Too
the 3
hard.
hard is white.
They're both white,
But the 2 hard is red with the YB.
And so is it the 3 hard?
It's the 3 hard that's white. I
Yes.
3 hard a lot.
So the 2 hard and the 3 hards are white, which is hugely important for a ship that has a 180 firing arc. Because you can just turn, and you're more than likely going to still be in an arc.
And I love that feature about
It's
this
a
ship.
180-degree firing arc. You don't want the hard stop on it because it's not a slaver. It's not a shuttle. It needs to be flying in formation with other ships, and other rebels need to be able to move along with it in formation. I think.
And it has the dial to do it, too, because it's nice and it can go nice and slow, which is that's really the reason that a lot of rebel ships go slow is because that's what they have in common.
Okay. The one thing that I really enjoy about this is, you know what I loved about the Houndstooth was that 180 firing arc.
Yeah.
And I'll enjoy it, especially versus aces.
But could you imagine how much people would be whining if it was like a 4K turn? Because then you're taking the the 180 and just flipping it completely around, and it's if you're in range, I've got a shot on you because I've got a 180 firing arc. Which I think that's why they did not put the K-turn on there.
Or a hard stop, because if you're hard stopping and you're pumping the brakes and everybody's trying to, it's still in front of you.
It's not, yeah, that's true, but it's not meant to be out by itself.
No, it's not. If this is, I think that if this is your last ship in the game, other than one pilot, you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like if there's one pilot in here that I think wants to be the last pilot in the game.
Oh, he does.
All right, and we'll talk about that in a sec here.
Yep.
So let's go right through the upgrades first. So the upgrades, we talked about the dial, which is awesome. The upgrades, selflessness. I love the art on this guy. Look at this art on this one. He's got braids and everything.
I like that Y-wing in the background.
I do like the Y-wing in the background. So that's interesting. They put a Y-wing in the background with this ship. My first thing was, isn't this the ship that was in the Clone Wars, in the Clone Wars movies?
No, this ship has made one canon appearance so far. To my knowledge, it was in the TV movie premiere episode of Star Wars Rebels.
Okay.
It was the 1 hour premiere where Ezra becomes a member of the Ghost Crew.
Right. And this ship makes an appearance.
And this ship makes an appearance at the very, very end of the episode. It's docked to the coast because during that episode, the second half of the thing, they're having to go rescue all these Wookiees from this slave planet. And then the Wookiees get picked up in this ship.
Ah, okay.
It's actually made out of wood.
And that's my other thing. This thing is supposed to be space ready. When I was reading the original article about this ship, it's made out of like wood sap and barnacles and shit. Right?
The interior is made of wood.
Oh, the interior.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're classy.
Oh, I like the
These
wood
are very
grain.
these are classy Wookiees.
Right? No drinks allowed on that ship.
Damn it, use a coaster.
Yeah, use a coaster.
Use a coaster.
Contrary to, they have
Chewbacca is a
beautiful
coaster.
hair.
That's true. He is one big.
Look at those braids.
I know,
you think
man.
He's got a dirty ship? No.
I like those braids.
These are high society Wookiees.
I like it. He's even pissed off. He's like, ah. Right, he's ready to get into it. All right, so we're going off the beaten path here.
We like Wookiees.
Selfness. Small ship only, rebel only.
Sad face.
Yep. Elite slot. That's elite EPT slot. 1 point. When a friendly ship at range 1 is hit by an attack, you may discard this card to suffer all uncanceled hit results instead of the targeted ship. That sounds like a lot of Bigsy to me, like a mini Biggs.
It's a mini Biggs.
Notice the little dot for selflessness, so you can't run 2 on one ship, because the first place I want to put it is on an A-wing test pilot.
Oh,
just a little. I'm gonna die for you. I don't want to be Biggs.
I'm gonna die for you. 2 hull, 2 shields, A-wing.
No, there's been a lot of talk, and I've been trying to figure out how to make this work.
Okay.
Inside of a Fairship Rebel.
Okay.
For those who don't know what that is, it's a Jess Pava, Big Starklighter, Braylon Strom, and Captain Rex, all put together in this little swarm that somehow works.
Interesting.
So I've been trying to put selflessness on Jess Pava because you're more often than not giving her the EPT bot.
Okay.
And I can't find a point to shave. I could shave it. You could take Pattern Analyzer off her and put Prime Thrusters, but then Pattern Analyzer is so good.
That's a crucial card for Jess.
That's such a crucial card. And so I haven't been able to figure out how to make it work in there.
Okay. That's interesting because, with it being unique and you can only have one, and you may discard this card to suffer all uncanceled hit results. So it's a one-time use for 1 point.
The cool part is it doesn't say crits. It just says hits.
Hits, right. And that's the key thing there, too. It just only hit results. So I'm on the fence with this one. Like, is it probably going to see a lot of action?
I think it's really going to be good, especially alongside of a big Starklighter with R4D6.
Oh,
here's why. Because R4D6 works the same way. You can cancel it down to 3 hit results, but if someone gets a crit through it on bigs, like 2 crits and 2 hits,
right,
you're out of luck. So if you blank out on your bigs roll, you can it's until 2 remaining. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so R4D6, it comes with the Rebel Transport expansion pack. So it's a little bit hard to get, so you only get 1, and usually people don't want to buy more than 1 epic ship. But when you are hit by an attack and there are at least 3 uncanceled hit results, you may choose to cancel those results until there are 2 remaining. For each result canceled this way, receive 1 stress token. So basically it's deflecting some damage.
Yeah, so say you have your bigs, he's running around at 2 hull points.
Right.
He still has the droid he gets hit by an attack, and it's like a crit hit.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, R4 isn't useful, and you're like, well, Biggs is going to die.
Mm-hmm.
You roll it, and you get, let's say you get the average roll of a evade and a blank.
Mm-hmm.
So you take, instead of this, you use self-assist to take 1 damage over to this other ship.
Mm-hmm.
You take the crit with Biggs and integrate the astromech away to keep him alive at relatively the same hit points. He'll still have 2 hit points left.
Okay. So just giving you some more options to deflect.
It gives you more options to deflect. And it's also going to be good. Ryan and I talked about this at length because it forces your opponent to break one of the key rules of X-Men, which is don't spread your fire around. This forces the fire to be spread around.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Ryan, what do you think about this card?
Yep. I'm pretty much in agreement with Blake.
Okay.
On a lot of it. It's hard to not think of Biggs when you think of this card, or when you look and read this card. As far as other places in the Rebels, off the top of my head, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of drawn up.
I was trying to think of something with like the new Chewbacca, but don't put it on the Chewbacca. Put it on supporting ships around him, so that because when I play against the new Chewbacca, I want to kill the new Chewbacca and not the other ships.
Right.
So forcing your opponent to have to move his damage over, potentially losing a meat shield, and then Chewbacca gets his attack.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right.
But yeah, I mean, it's just slap it in something with Biggs, and it just makes Biggs that much better right now.
Yeah, it's hard. That's really the downfall of Rebel players right now. It's hard to think of a list that you want to bring to a tournament without Biggs.
Damn you, Biggs.
It's like Biggs is that good right now.
Nope.
Good job, Ryan.
Good job on.
Look at that. He doesn't shut his phone off. All right, so that's a perfect segue into the next card here. Excuse me. Wookiee Commandos. Okay, this art is freaking me out.
Ryan, what'd you say this art looked like?
Oh, it's a Christmas special Wookiee.
That's good. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna have some nightmares with this artwork here. I don't know how to make what to make of it. Don't get me wrong. The artist, whoever made this, I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to. But the picture is freaking me out.
You did a better job than I could have done.
Yeah, absolutely. Same here. But it's just freaking me out.
That's why we have Jim. That's why we have Jim.
Yes, the Jim's art, but it's like scary, and he's got like a face mask on him or something like that, and he looks pissed off.
Is that a braid?
They got a bunch of braids here still.
Little
They got the little
Jedi
braids.
braid?
Yeah. All right, so Wookiee Commandos, Rebel only. When attacking, you may re-roll your focus results 2 crew slots for 1 point.
Right off the bat, it's Rebel only. There's only 4 ships this can go on.
Shoot. Talk to me, Goose.
Ghost.
Yes. Falcon.
Falcon is 1.
Mm-hmm.
U-Wing plus Wookiee Gunship.
Okay.
Those are the only 4 ships that this card can actually go on.
Okay.
Now let's look at 2 of those ships already have system slots. And 95% of the time with your system slot, you're wanting to do fire control system, which makes you not need this card with the U-Wing or the Ghost.
Okay.
So now let's look over at the Falcon. Now we're gonna stop looking at the Falcon and move back over to the Wookiee Gunship.
Wait, want to look at the Falcon?
No,
that was real fast because you didn't really look at the Falcon. You said look at the Falcon, and then we're not going to look at the Falcon.
Yeah, exactly, because it's dealt with this on the Falcon. They're way better combinations.
Okay, all right. So we'll go back to the gunship.
It's the only ship that makes sense on because the gunship doesn't have a way to actually re-roll its dice naturally.
Right, because it's only got a focus and reinforce actions.
We should probably talk about that reinforce action. That's actually a huge deal.
All right, so Wookiee Commandos. But the whole thing is when attacking, you may re-roll your focus results. For 1 point, it's almost like a no-brainer to go with the Auzituck Gunship.
Yeah, and it makes it where the Auzituck Gunship, all it has to do is reinforce.
Yep. So that gets back to, so let's go right into what the
Ryan,
ships...
do you see anywhere else? Am I missing anything with this, Ryan?
No. Maybe. But no.
I mean, I guess you could feasibly open up your system upgrades and look around more with the U-Wing or the Ghost.
I was trying to think of it on the Ghost build, but if you've got fire control on the Ghost,
I guess
it gives you an option, but then you're losing your entire budget Ghost.
Right.
maybe Auto Blaster Ghost
Maybe.
with Wookiee Commandos.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, Auto Blaster, because then you're taking accuracy corrector.
Yeah.
So I think if you look at it, if you're taking a primary,
The only thing is those used because I remember when I used to
you're
run the double
focusing
dose.
anyways most of the time.
Yeah, or you're evading.
Yeah,
to
I don't
keep alive.
I really
Just
think
permanent
this card just kind of belongs on
The gunship.
the gunship. It doesn't make sense anywhere else to me.
So let's get back into all the cards. And one of the things, actually, let's pull up the Kashyyyk Defender, which is the PS one. So we talked about this in the previous video, but with the release of this article, though, I want to talk about the stats here because a lot of people don't know this. This ship is kind of pretty naked as far as actions here. It's got this is a PS1. It's got the attack value of 3 with the 180 firing arc, which is awesome. 1 agility, 6 hull, 3 shields, so it's pretty beefy. 2 crew shots, 24 points, and it's got focus and reinforce action. So what's the reinforce action? Everybody's like, what is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Well, the reinforce action is a pretty interesting thing. It's actually mostly found on epic ships, right? And then basically with this action, now this has a 4-side and there's an aft side on here on the reinforced token. A ship with the reinforce action can perform ship with the reinforce action icon can perform the reinforce action. When a small or large ship performs a reinforce action, choose either the fore or aft side of the double-sided reinforce token and place the token with that side face up near its ship token. When a small or large base ship reinforced token is defending, resolve the following effects. And it says if the fore side of that token is face up, the attacker is inside the defender's firing arc, add 1 evade result. If the aft side of the token is face up and the attacker is not in the defender's firing arc, add 1 evade result. So that 180 firing arc is pretty much your fore and your aft of your ship. Mm-hmm. All right. And so the whole thing is basically reinforce. You're adding an evade action, but without adding an evade action because it could be on the fore side or the aft side.
Yeah. So like on this Wookiee gunship, it has 1 agility natively.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When you do a reinforce action, it's acting like a ship with 2 agility, with one of your green dice always being evade.
Right. So it's just almost like adding an evade action, but you got to be careful because with this being a 1, right, and you get out PS'd for whatever reason, and the guy's in your aft, and you put your force section down on the reinforce. Guess what?
There's actually a pretty neat build that you can do on this for 29 points.
Go ahead.
All right, so Intel Agent is the first and obvious one.
Okay.
Bowcheck.
Ooh.
So Intel puts it to 25, Bowcheck to 27, and then you can do Vector Thrusters for 29 or Engine Upgrade for 31, whatever flavor you want to use.
All right, and Bowcheck comes with a quad jumper expansion pack, but it says when a ship you are touching activates, you may look at its chosen maneuver. If you do, its owner must rotate the dial to an adjacent maneuver. The ship can reveal and execute that maneuver even while stressed. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so like for 29 or 31 points, you have a pretty decent blocking ship for the Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually going to be very accurate with those blocks, too.
Also, isn't the Bowcheck, you can move your own ships.
Yes, you can.
You can bump into your own higher PS ships and then change the dial to whatever you wanted to change it to.
Yes.
So, oh, crap, he's about to block me. Oh, wait, let me dial into something else.
Well, I mean, it's still an adjacent maneuver, but...
True.
But that helps you out. So that could be good, but... Ryan, I think that if you're a scum player, if you're playing Ketsubask and you roll up on this, it's 29 points. You're going to think that this is a free 29 points for you.
It's still 6 hull, 3
That's
shields.
Pretty beefy.
And if you've chosen correctly, and I can't tractor beam you outside of that 180 degree arc, you're still getting 2 free evades on me, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
And especially if I happen to get this thing where it gets a keep up like a Bosk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's going to hurt more. I feel like it's designed more around the swarm. Because, I mean, the poor swarm runs up against it with your 2-die primary. It has a chance of negating everything outside of range 1.
Okay. My whole big thing on this thing, I want to see I want to fly 4 of these bad boys.
I do too.
Right?
Yes.
Just to say we did it.
Well, just to say we did it, but I mean that gets back to what the Hound is 6 hull and 6 shields.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is a small base ship with 3 shields missing, and you can fly 4 of them with small base. You know how tight
With
of a
Wookiee Commandos.
with Wookiee Commandos with a lot of reroll abilities built in.
Yeah, Wookiee Commando is just the point. Yeah, 25, 25, 25. All you have to do is reinforce every turn.
Mm-hmm. That's a nasty.
That could actually be good. I didn't think about that till just now.
180 firing arcs, because what is the one biggest problem with regular firing arc ships? Low PS skill ships.
Oh,
you
they're
get
gonna
outmaneuvered.
get dodged.
Right.
But with a 180 firing arc, that makes it a little bit more difficult to do that.
A little bit. Yeah.
All
and
right.
that too hard turn.
That too hard turn
with
is
the
nice.
small base is going to cover more ground.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go right into. They only released 3 pilots out of the 4.
Is there 4?
Yes, there's 4 in the spread. Where's the 4? Yeah, there's 4 in the spread here. So what we do see here is we got the Kashyyyk. We don't have this one, the number 3 one.
You know what's hidden? What's conveniently hidden is I can't tell if it has an EPT slot or not on that 3.
Well, it says Wookiee something.
It says Wookiee. It's a generic.
So maybe Wookiee Command? No, not Wookiee Commander. It's Wookiee Commander.
That actually would make sense. Wookiee Commander.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know if it has an EPT slot to covering it up. But so let's go right into number 5, which is Lowrick.
Lowrick.
5 PS 5 with 180 firing arc, 3 dice. Attack, 1 agility, 6 hulls, 3 shields. Same thing as the other one. The only thing different here is at 28 points, and it has an EPT slot. And the ability says, when another friendly ship at range 1 is defending, you may spend 1 reinforced token. If you do, the defender adds 1 evade result. Ryan, what do you think about this?
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
I like how it says, because this to me is like a little swarm action with your ships when you're opening up in range 1.
I think that again, you're going straight to bigs with this ship.
Yep.
Because they've got to attack bigs unless they're using munitions. So most of the time they're not shooting Lowrick. So at a key time, he could just spin that reinforce to give bigs and a free evade. I also think that he can be used without bigs.
Okay.
I think that they designed him so that he could kind of take the place for bigs in certain situations. Themey stuff like Lowrick and a Kashyyyk Defender and Chewbacca. Just have some Wookiees flying around.
With Chewbacca.
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
I like old Chewbacca.
I think Heroes of Resistance Chewbacca would be all right with this though.
It would be, but I'm still scared of Kylo no matter where I go. He scares me.
Yeah, and they're not able to take the crits. Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, it just depends on how popular he gets.
Prepare yourselves, kids. Kylo is rising.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're starting to see that in a lot of the meta coming up here. All right, so if that's the Lowrick, then Wolfraro.
Yes. Wooby.
So you guys are calling him Wooby?
I'm calling him my Wooby.
I'm going to call him Wooby.
All right, so Wooby is Wolfaro's new nickname. PS7, same stat line, 3163. Has the EPT slot coming for 30 points. Same focus and reinforce action. The ability says, when attacking, if you have no shields and at least 1 damage card assigned to you, roll 1 additional attack die.
Yep.
Oh, that is just, I like that because it's still beefy at 6 dice, right? So if this ship is like your last ship on the board and it's no shields, now it's rolling 4 attack dice, 5 at range 1.
Ryan, what were we talking about at the last video with Draw Their Fire?
Oh, well, I was getting ready to say, remember how I said that there's 2 crew slots in an EPT, and you said Predator? This is where you put Finn and Rey.
Yes.
You just make it expensive.
And you guys are probably asking, why Finn and Rey? No, you just go ahead and just put
I'm going to put that in.
Put Cherubay with them.
Yep, Wolfaroo and Cherubay. Wooby. Wolfaroo's too long.
Cherubay loves her Wookiees.
Mm-hmm. She loves her Wooby.
So you're saying put Finn and Rey. I'm trying to pull up Rey here. This Rey.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's 7 points.
All right, so let's do this.
No.
So let's just make it a
what's
nice
your
40.
What's your EPT? Predator?
40 points.
Oh, my God.
You know what?
Modification?
You know what? Engine upgrade. Let's go all out here.
No.
Well, even with Cherubay, if she's giving him the target lock, You really don't even need the Predator at that
Actually,
point.
wait a minute. Go up. There's a modification we're missing here.
Go ahead.
We're idiots. So, where is it? Targeting computer.
Oh, wham bam! Thank you, ma'am. I didn't even
So
think
we
about
can
that.
take off Predator
You
now.
can take off Predator and give it VI. Let's
Yep.
just go straight VI because Ryan likes everything at PS9 right now.
All right,
You got
so
40 points.
so now you got a 40-point ship. Wait, hold on. This gets good. You got a 40-point ace at a 9. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not an ace, but it is a 9 with a 180 firing arc.
There's no positioning reability whatsoever
Nope.
with this thing.
You don't need it. I have a 180 firing arc.
It's a 180 firing arc, VI. You got Finn and Ray on this. So Finn is 5 points, Ray's 2 points, VI is 1 point, targeting computer is 2 points. Will Ferrell's 30 points. That's 40-point ship. Why? Because we can.
Well, I mean, Finn
So Finn, let me do Finn. So Finn comes with the Hero to Resistance expansion pack. It says when attacking with the primary weapon or defending,
Or defending.
if an enemy ship is inside your firing arc, you may add 1 blank result to your
180
roll.
firing arc.
Exactly. That's just brutal. Then Ray, at the start of the end phase, you may place one of your ship's focus token on this card at the start of the combat. Did you say Ray?
Yeah.
All right.
For now.
At the start of the combat phase, you may assign one of those tokens to your ship.
Because by the time you're in combat,
You've got like 3 or
you've
4.
either got your target lock. If you have Share Bay, you can give him a target lock. Is it an action?
I mean, you have to.
With Share Bay, he might be able to have reinforce, focus from Ray, and target lock.
Oh, so you're also having a target computer to give him the target lock action on his action bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to do is you're banking up your Ray focus tokens before the,
'Cause you're
for the
slow
first
rolling
couple.
with it.
Yeah, slow
All you have
rolling.
to do is target lock.
And then by the time you do reach up to this person, whoever's going to be in front of you, you're rolling 4 dice, right? Naturally, because of the Finn with the reroll, with the target lock.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he gets below shields, you're rolling 5 dice naturally
Plus
because with
Finn.
the Finn. Well, no, so 4 dice plus Finn, right?
Plus, Wolf's ability. Which
At
is
range
6.
1, that's 6 dice. Did I
That's
say
no.
that right?
Wooby.
No, it's more because
No.
what? So look at Wooby.
No, so 3.
Roll 1 additional
3.
attack. Range 1 is 4.
Range 1 is 4.
Oh my god.
Finn is 5. 6.
6 for.
6 for...
No. Look at Wooby's
No,
ability.
it's 6 total.
So he's going to get
It's
4
at
attack.
range
That he
1.
gets he gets 4 at range 2. He's going to get 5 at range 1.
That's what, no. You're
Yeah.
you're
No.
math
Wait, no.
You're getting confused.
No. Look, if you have no shields on at least 1 damage card assigned to you, roll 1 additional attack.
Right.
So 3, that's plus 1 is 4.
He's
Range
getting
1
4
is 5.
okay.
Range 1 is 5.
Finn is 6.
Oh my god.
That's when he's taking damage. Naturally,
Naturally is 5.
Naturally, it's
no.
5.
Naturally, without damage, he's rolling 4 like a ghost. 'Cause
Correct.
He gets Finn.
Correct. Correct. But then if he's in range 1, it's 5.
But if he's in range 1, it's 5. And then if he takes damage, it becomes 5 and 6.
Correct. That's a lot of dice.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on,
And with a
hold
180
on, I'm
firing
missing
arc.
something here. So 4.
Oh my god, this is not hard, guys.
You are missing something.
I'm missing. No,
Look.
I'm not good at math.
We're going to explain this to all the viewers here. Range, he's ranged, all right, he's 3. All right. Finn, I'm going to add a Finn die here. Finn, and then I'm going to add range 1. Right? And then I'm going to add his damage.
Okay.
Normally 3 plus Finn adds a die, but you have to use the target lock
Right,
in order
so that's
to roll
4
it.
dice.
4 dice. Range 1 adds another die.
That's 5 dice.
If he gets below damage of
Okay,
into
I get
hull,
it. I get it now.
he's
I get it.
6
I get it.
dice.
I get it.
Okay.
But just think about it. 6 dice.
It's 40 points though.
Most of the time, you're probably going to be slinging 4 to 5 dice naturally.
I mean, if you're that scared,
That's just
if you're
insane.
that scared, just run Miranda with him, or Biggs, or Lowrick. Oh,
Biggs.
Lowrick, yeah.
Bix and Lowick together with this. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, I'm just going to say it right now. I'm calling it right now. You're going to see a lot of Rebel lists have at least one of these gunships in there because of that
It's
180.
gonna be. So it's gonna be better than what I'm expecting.
We
probably.
did math. Did you say that Lowrick and Biggs was 56 points? Then weren't we mathing that out? Something.
No,
similar
I
to
think
that?
I was off by 2.
Okay.
I think I was off by 2. I think it's because Biggs is 26,
Right.
and then the Lowick I had was 30. So
Mhm.
it is 56. Okay.
So you could run Wooby, Lowrider, and Biggs.
You could
You've
also
still got 4 points left. If
you could also run a missile Miranda with
you
homing.
could.
A Missile Miranda?
Missile Miranda.
But
Oh.
I like Biggs, Lowrick, and Wooby, or Biggs, Lowrider, and Wooby, and we'll call it the Sons of Anarchy list.
But I honestly think
I've warmed up to this ship. Okay.
because you going into this video, you said you didn't.
I didn't like this. Especially my initial reaction, I didn't like this at all.
The only negative that I have is it doesn't have repositioning ability. But who the heck cares?
We're rebels. We're not used to this.
A small base ship, one sliding with a 180 arc is a lot of coverage.
That is a lot of coverage, and you play it right, and you just got to be in somewhat of an arc. You're probably doing a lot of bank turns because you don't want to do a hard turn. Hard turns when you need to turn around, but just to get it in arc, and if that's your end game ship, and because it's going to have a lower damage, just like another attack dice on top of it.
I should probably go over the Lowrick build I have, which is
All right, go ahead.
Wookiee Commando and Selflessness. That's it. 30 points. That's all you need.
Hold on, I'm going to pull this up here.
All right, Wookiee
So
Commando.
I'm going to pull up. Copy this. So you're saying Lowrick with who else?
All right, so you have
Wookiee Commandos.
Wookiee Commandos and Selflessness. That's all. That's all you really need.
Selflessness.
Yeah, that's it.
30 points. Lowrick. It's a PS7.
Yeah.
I'm probably saying PS5.
Yeah, that's all you need with them.
This is the same as Biggs. PS5.
Yeah.
He's not as good as Biggs at taking and soaking the damage, but he's better than Biggs because he's got a 180-degree fire arc, and he will have, I think, more offensive power.
He'll be able
Biggs.
to shoot more often than Biggs. Because there's a point in the game where Biggs isn't shooting.
Right.
Normally, he normally flies past the opponent, and you don't really want to cater with him because he needs to have this focus.
Right. I see what you're saying. Okay. I'm gonna buy 4 of them, just to buy 4 of them because I want to put 4 on a board and just see what happens, and just have some fun with it, just kind of like the old Hound style.
God, these ships would be so good.
Look at that! We have a convert here.
No, they're gonna be so good, especially if we can put Captain Jonas in with.
I mean, there's your rebel.
You and your Captain Jonas.
I was just thinking of your Rebel Alpha list, dude. Like, there's your Wooby and your homing Miranda, and you run a 5-die homing missile Miranda with a 4 primary Woobster, and
that's a whole lot of dice.
I mean, I'm just saying, don't overlook this guy. I love him.
You know, I'm even thinking about him, Wolfero, with
what's his name, Berto?
What? Oh, Wooby. Sorry.
There you go.
Wooby, a.k.a. Wolfaro, with a ghost.
Absolutely.
That would work.
You got 40. You got 60 points left.
Wait a minute. Lowrick with a ghost would work.
Oh.
Lowrick with a ghost would totally. Okay, I'm sold. Let's go.
How many points is your Kanan?
With or without Zeb?
With
Zeb, 72.
Okay, so you need to drop 12 points.
Why?
I'm just saying, if you wanted to
You
run,
want to put Lowrick instead of Biggs.
Oh wait, you're saying Lowrick. I'm saying Wooby and
Wooby
Kanan.
I can totally drop those 2 points. Just drop Autoblaster off Zeb, and then you get the Lowrick in there with Wookiee Commando Selflessness. Boom.
Really? See, I think because that hull and shield value, that's going to last you. That's going to go a little bit further.
You can have a pilot skill 9 with your Kanan.
Or you can do that.
That sounds so good. No, I'm sold.
See?
Oh wait, but that's taking away Ray Crew from.
Yeah, that's taking away the Ray Crew from Kanan.
That's okay.
That's actually probably okay.
You can run Recon.
Yeah, Recon.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Look at that. We're solving world problems right here, right now. We just see FFG, see what Sling Paint does. We just help get more ships sold.
This new wave's amazing. Like,
exactly.
I'm a Scum player, and I'm excited about.
And that's the next video.
Yeah, that is the next video. This is the ship that I think Ryan and I are most excited about.
All right. So, what do you guys think about this ship? What do you guys don't like? Leave it definitely in the comments below.
Also, feel free to come over to facebook.com/slingpaint. Look up the groups under the X-Wing Miniatures page.
Yes.
Feel free to discuss that with us there.
Yes, definitely put it up. If you guys like this video, give it a like. If you don't, sorry.
Pet it. I'm thinking. No, you don't want to piss off the Wookiees.
The Wookiee. All right. So if you guys like this video, give it a like. Also share this video. That helps us. Also, if you want to support us, check out Team SPG. You guys can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. Team SPG is down below the link. That helps support us. Also check out our token stores. Anything you purchase actually helps support and pays the light and pays these guys to keep doing videos for us. You guys definitely check out our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter account, and also slingpaint.com. We moved all of our community forums to Facebook groups because a lot more people were on there. And plus, we're a little bit more active on Facebook than any other forums and stuff. But definitely check those out. Ryan, always a pleasure. Thank you again. And guys, check out Hornet Squadron Radio. I'll make sure I'll put the comments and link below to Hornet Squadron
We're
podcast.
on iTunes now.
Yes, and because Blake does both, he plays both sides.
I play both sides. They're on iTunes. We're on I'm so confused.
And after the Armada episode drops, we may be dropping to a PG-13.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're going to put a language filter on us so that, you can actually
You guys
listen
have a
with your
language
kids.
filter? Yes. All right, yeah, that would be good because my wife was getting a little upset about that on the way home.
I do want to warn people if they watch that. It is
There's a little
right
what,
now.
the first 6 episodes? Yeah, first 6 episodes are.
We're trying to find ourselves.
We're trying.
We don't make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Make happy accidents.
We make happy accidents.
I like that phrase right there.
Isn't it good?
All right, so let's wrap this up. Guys, this is my phrase. You ready? When you sling more paint than your opponent does, you're probably going to win.
You didn't say it last video.
I didn't say it last video. See, because I got nervous with Ryan behind me because I don't know what the hell he's doing behind there. All right, guys, peace. Well, guys, definitely leave in the comments below what you guys think of this Auzituck Gunship video. All right, guys, bye.